I'm joined by Petr Cech, netminder for the Oxford City Stars. Petr, Oxford City Stars, what exactly drove you to the Oxford City Stars?
Well, it was a phone call from Shane Moore and then obviously Simon Anderson, the coach, and as well my ex-teammates Josh Abbott and Marcus Mitchell, who I used to play with them at Guildford. So they were like, oh, the manager is talking about with the coach about goaltending next season, new project. There is a new team, quite interesting team now, which been built over the summer. So they asked me whether I would want to join, and in the end of the day, I decided to join.
Well, Petr, your career is noted prior to turning into a netminder, but has ice hockey always been in your heart?
It's always been in my heart ever since I was a kid. I wanted to play ice hockey. That was kind of like, I was always torn between football and ice hockey. And as we know, in Czech Republic, obviously, it's been always like a 50-50 battle between ice hockey and football. And then, as Dominik Hasek was one of the athletes I was looking up to, I wanted to be like him. That ice hockey was something I was really attracted to. But in the end of the day, I went the football route, and I can't really complain. So now, when I successfully finished my career as a professional football player, then I got back to my kind of childhood dream, and then I'm fulfilling this dream now.
You've spent a lifetime in changing rooms. You've spent a lifetime with managers, and now you've got Simon Anderson as head coach. The demands. Is it difficult? Does he just treat you as one of the lads and give you the same sort of verbal help and verbal aid as he would do anybody else?
I think it's always important. Once you become a part of the dressing room, you are part of the dressing room. So I'm not an exception of that. And we had this discussion prior me joining. It was when I become part of the team, I like to be treated as a member of the team, so everybody is kind of equal. Obviously, I have more experiences with certain game situations or situations which occurs during the season, so that's obviously my advantage. But at the same time, we are all members of the team, and I think it's quite right that the coach is treating everybody the same.
Right. Okay. They say goalkeepers are a bit mad at times, but a bit of vulcanised rubber coming at you anywhere between 50 and 120 miles an hour. That really is the epitome of not really being... Why not a forward? Why not a D-man? Why a goalkeeper?
I've been always attracted to the net somehow. That's why I ended up playing even football in a goal. So, I take the same pleasure stopping the puck or stopping the ball coming into the net as the strikers enjoy scoring goals, and I have to say, in a way that's where obviously the easiest way for me to get back to ice hockey obviously was to go in goal where I used to play as a kid, and I've got the fast reaction, I can read the game, and that was probably the fastest way how to adapt and get into it again. So it was for me, there was no brainer.
Two questions just to finish off. Is it nice to be able to come and have another career after your initial career is over?
Well, first it keeps me young, because obviously I'm in a dressing room full of younger boys and the guys who obviously are at some of the beginning, some in the middle of their careers. So it's nice to pass on some experience, and as well as I said, when you become a part of the group which is young, then you kind of, it keeps you younger. It keeps me fit and happy as well, because I always been a part of the dressing room, and I always been challenged in a way in during the week, and then in the games at the weekend. So that keeps me going as well. So I would say it's a great way for me to keep fit and healthy and as well happy.
And the small, well, it's not small, it's a medium-sized rink for ice hockey here, but it's got the fans right on top of you. Are you looking forward to playing in front of those fans?
I played here last season with Chelmsford. So obviously you can see when when the stands are put in the right place, and then the ring is full, then it has a really good atmosphere. So I'm looking forward, for this ring to become my home ring, and hopefully we will have the support for each game, and we will take advantage of that.